Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing really great. Welcome back to my Tech Stack Learning channel. So it's been a while that I have uploaded the videos. I was a little busy with few other things, but yeah, again restarted with the next session of conversation summary memory of the LangChain. So far I have uploaded around 14 sessions on the LangChain. So please go and visit if you haven't watched those series. So today we are mainly focusing on the conversational summary memory. Okay, stay tuned, and if you like my channel, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up. And if you have any specific topics you want me to cover, you can put it in the comment box and I'll try to get it during the upcoming sessions. Now let's see what is conversational summary of memory, right? A memory implementation that keeps a running summary of the conversation rather than the full message history, right? That is why we have to use a conversational summary memory. After each turn, it updates the summary using the LLM, allowing you to maintain a compact semantic memory across long sessions, right? Because usually we will have like 100 chats or conversations. It becomes very tedious to maintain those and get all the context passed back to the LLM, right? Instead, we can keep the summary of it. So it is ideal for lengthy, uh, long conversations or lengthy dialogues where full history would exceed the token limits. And please note it is depreciated in the V03.1 with the migration guidance available, which I'll be taking up later, but it will still remain until the until this version. Okay. So what are the key features it offers, right? One is summary tracking, like keeps only the evolving summary of your previous turns, right? That is where the summary comes into place. Then it gives you sync and async APIs, like supports saved context, load memory variables, clear, async variants, everything is possible. Then you have configurable prompt, where you can default summarization prompt can be overridden by a prompt parameter which is available. And then you have the customizable prefixes like AI prefix or the human prefix, which you can label it, right? And then you have the return modes, returning return messages, which is true, returns message object, default it is set as false. Okay, so now let's see the live coding session of how to use this summary memory. Okay, so let me create a file called conversation summary memory dot py. Okay, so, and then I'll take some of the basic imports what we actually need for our accessing the variables and things. I'll just paste this. Okay, we don't need this, which we will update later. Okay, so now to make this happen, right? So what we have did is we have imported the os.env, OpenAI, Azure OpenAI conversation chain template. Then we have initialized the LLM. So in addition to this, we need one more import called from LangChain dot memory dot summary import uh, conversation summary memory. Okay, this is one of the additional things which we need to import it. Okay, now we have initialized. Now let's see how to start using it. Okay, so memory equal to conversational summary memory of, we will have LLM equal to LLM. Then we will have AI prefixes. What is the AI prefix we need to give, right? So I'll give AI. Then I will have a human prefix which is equal to user. Okay. Then I'll have return messages equal to false, which means I store summary as a plain text. Okay. So if you want to put it in a different way, then you can put it as true. Okay, now let's create a conversational chain which uses a template that includes the summary. So I'll create one prompt equal to prompt template I'll use. From we will have template of input uh, conversation summary so far, and then I'll have slash n, then I'll put history variable. Okay, and then slash n, I'll put user colon input. Okay, this is my input. Then I'll say slash n, that is nothing but just a second, it has gone out. Okay, slash n, I will just be putting AI colon, that is the response which I'm expecting from the LLM, right? So now I'll create a chain. So chain, what I'll do, chain equal to conversational chain of LLM equal to LLM comma memory equal to memory, the one which I created, and then prompt equal to prompt which I created, and then verbose. It's better always see the logs, right? Verbose equal to true. Okay, now what we will do, we will try to simulate the conversation turns. Okay, so what I'll do here is print, I'll just say chain dot predict of input equal to hi, I am Alice. This is first conversation. Then I'll try to copy this and will change the the input. Okay, then I'll say my name is Alice, right? I'll just confirm if it has the context, right? Then I'll say tell me what we talked about. So that is basically summarizing, right? So I'll say tell me what we talked about. Okay, so now let's see whether memory stores internally, right? So print, I'll say memory history text colon. Then I'll say here memory dot load, one sec, load memory variables of, then we will have we will be loading those variables. Then what I'll do is I will have history. Okay, I'll call the history. Then what we will do is manually we will save the context. It's rarely needed. Conversational chain does this automatically. So we can, if you want, we can also use like memory dot save context input, test input, output, test out. Anything you can just put it as an, it's automatically does, so we don't have to put it. So now after let's run this and see. Okay, so I'll run Python. What was that? We have conversation summary. Let's see if there is any syntax issues or is it able to execute. I think there is some syntax issue. What is it saying? It's an issue with the history. I think it has a issue with the history. Okay, it's a history. See, I made a mistake of passing the spelling issues, right? So let me clear it. Yeah, it has say hi, I'm Alice.
Then AI should respond now. So AI say conversation summary so far. User introduce herself as Alice. The AI greets Alice and asks. Then I say user confirms her name. Tell me what we talked about. So you see it has given the. I think there was one more error. Again the history spelling wrong. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's run it again. Okay. So it gives you the summary of the conversation. This is how you use that summary as a context instead of passing the entire conversation. Right? This will actually help in the token handling as well. So this also gives you the async way, which you can use async and try it out. Now let's see when to use and when not to use this conversation summary, right? So use when you want to maintain context across very long dialogues without blowing the token limits, right? So that time you can use this. Simple to set up, just needs one clickable memory class. Whereas the cons is like it relies entirely on the LLM summarizations. Important details may be lost because we are summarizing it, right? Or maybe it still uses the tokens for summary, adding overhead. Then, as I said, it is depreciated. So, better modern apps should always use the alternative, that is structured memory or the agentic or LangGraph memory, persistent memory. Okay. So now we are at the end of the session where we have learned conversational summary memory, how it uses to chat history into a continuous evolving summary, boosting context retention for longer sessions. It offers both sync and async. Integration is seamless here, right? Thanks for watching, and if you like my channel, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel.